How did you first become involved in golf, and why did you join Glenelg?
First became involved in golf through school teacher not liking me. So I gave up playing cricket and footy. Dad was a member here. So at about 12 I used to come out and have a few hits with him. Used to get golf balls down the pat and sell them back to the members. And I just took up golf from there, and we joined here because that's where Dad was.
What changes have you witnessed over your time as a member?
Wow, lots of changes. The course especially. In the younger days, the quality was quite variable. Back in the 90s, it was struggling, and the redoing of the course changed it dramatically. The greenkeeping, the quality of the course, the day-to-day presentation was improved dramatically over the years. I can remember back, it would be in probably the 70s, the fairways were being gassed to try and get rid of criteria. They were all covered in plastic. It's dramatic, the change, and it's all for the better, I have to say.
Do you share any memorable moments or milestones that stand out over your 50 years as a member?
There's probably been a few. One was, I suppose, my first Simpson Cup match. I was playing in the Bs and the 11th, which was then the 12th. I was playing in the Bs, and they came up and said someone was sick. You're playing in the A's. So I think I won both matches that day. So that was a good introduction. Another highlight was Dave Millington making the semi-finals of the Australian Amateur here. Of course, winning the 85 Simpson Cup. There's been lots, but mainly all the mates you make, all the friendships you've had over the years. That's why we're still here.
Speaking of, is there anybody specific that has played a significant role in your time here at the golf club?
I suppose most of it are your mates, Dave Millington, Kim Burns. We've been members here for the whole time. In the younger days, Graham Ewens as the pro here. He certainly helped a lot in our growing up and our maturation as golfers. But it's just everyone. Ray Godden, who was the secretary manager when we first joined, he certainly put the fear of God up us. His office was out here on the left, and he overlooked the whole golf course, and my God, if you did anything wrong, he was out in his car and he was onto you. But he was good. There was a group of doctors that used to play on Thursday, and I was the youngest at probably 20, and they went up to 90. They weren't all doctors, a lot of them were, and chatting to them about the war and all of that sort of stuff was really good for a young fella. It made you appreciate how lucky we were. Now there's numerous highlights. Even yesterday, the pennants was great. So yeah, it's just been a good club, really good club.
Finally, what are your hopes for the golf club's future?
Well, I hope that it's still here for another 100 years. Stays in as good a condition as what it is now. I mean, we really are lucky the way that this is presented, and that it doesn't lose track of the fact that it's just for the members. It doesn't matter what job you do, where you're from, it's what sort of person you are, and that's what's good about this place.
Perfect.